Well, good morning. Bright sunny morning, mid-July, and now I've started on my project. One of my projects that I've been doing all summer. And this one I'm going to replace the wraps on my posts. And you can see one right behind me here. And you can see that in the bottom, it's pretty well, rotted out. And I did a lot of research on these. And so this has been on the house for over 30 years. And now, of course, you can buy do-it-yourself kits to build a wrap around what's inside the post. The interesting thing about these posts are they're metal, they're a pipe inside. And I have two of them, and I'll just push over here, and you can see that I've taken the wrapping off, and this is the post that we've got. And you can see the top part there and the bottom part there. So I'm going to build my wrap around there. I bought a wrapping kit, and I'll just show you what that looks like. You can see it on the ground there. That's one of the front panels. Hopefully you can see that. And this is my first time ever doing a project like this. I got the wrap off, the first one, without too much trouble, after looking at it every which way for the last number of months. And now I'm ready to start to construct. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get to the next stage. Hi, I'm back again. Just having a look at, I've just opened up the box, which had my wrapping in it. It comes with 4 sides, and you can see that it's got a raised panel. Very nice. And it comes also with a collar down here, which goes 4-sided on the bottom and top. And it has 2 other 4-inch collars to give it a little bit of a dimension on the top and bottom as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure the height. This is an 8-foot length, but out by the pipe, it's about 7.5. So I've got to measure that, and then I've got to cut it in both the bottom and the top, just that I've got a good symmetrical finish for the pattern inside. So that's my next step. It comes with a set of instructions. This is meant to be a do-it-yourself kit. And most of it is glue, and all the parts come with it, screws, etc. And so here goes. Hey, I'm back again. So I showed you the last time what the kit looked like in the 4 pieces. Well, I had to go and cut each piece, and you can see that one of the pieces is standing up, just standing there right now. So I had to cut a little off the top and off the bottom to make it synchronize with the pattern. And so now my next step actually is to lay a female piece on the bottom and put some PVC glue in, and then put the 2 sides in. And it's very simple. So I'm going to give that the next try. And once I get the 3 pieces in, I can then put it up against the post. So stay with me. Hey, I'm back again. So you can see that I've got the 3 pieces put together. A bit of a struggle, very tight joints that you can see down here, right down here, a male and a female. And it took quite a while to squeeze it in, so I ran a bead of PVC glue up and down each bead, and then I put each piece in and pressed as hard as I could. But in the end, I had to flip it over and push it down and tap it in with my rubber mallet. And that really did the job, actually. So that made a very nice tight fit along the corners. And so now I'm just letting it sit for a few minutes or not. And I'm getting ready to prepare the collars so I can put it in the top and bottom, and then put this piece in. And then a final piece would go in over it. So bear with me. We're making progress. And I'm taking my time and just want to make sure I'm doing it correctly. Okay, and that's it for now. Hi there, I'm back again. Just want to let you know I'm started the install process. So I've made the 3 ways, as you can see here, the 3-way all around. Put it in, it all fits nicely. Still got the final piece to fit in. I'm in the process now of putting in a piece, the corner collar around the top, and one on the bottom. You can see right here into the masonry, because I'm into a masonry slab. So everything is lining up so far, and just taking my time. Nothing unusual, and all going well so far. So, for all you do-it-yourself guys, I'm just one of you guys just fumbling my way through this after doing a little research, and it's working out okay. We're back again. Look, we've got the column covered in. We've got the bottom collar on. We've got the 2 decorative pieces on. They've got a blue tape around there just to keep it snug and let the glue dry for a second. That was very easy to do. But all in all, I think it's come together fairly well. And I'm happy. It took me a number of hours, but I think the second one will go much faster. One little suggestion is that the PVC glue that they give in each package is not quite enough. So I had to go into my second package, so I'm going to have to pick up some PVC glue before I start my next one. But apart from that, I'm pretty happy with what we got. Remove the blue tape. You can see that it all lines up pretty well. When I was measuring, of course, you had to make sure that all the moldings were going to fit symmetrical, and the positioning was quite important. I didn't say that earlier. So putting on the top collar, and certainly putting on the bottom collar. Putting on the bottom collar, of course, meant going into the masonry, and I had to run to the store a couple of times to get masonry bits because they kept running out because they wear down quite quickly. But as you can see, the first one went in quite well, and now I can show you that over here we've got the second one all completed. And the second one went in very smoothly as well. So I'm quite happy. And if I step back, and you can get a good look at both of them. So I'm quite happy with what we got. I got a couple of compliments from the neighborhood. As you know, there were colonial wrappings before, and these are square, an 8-inch square, 7 1/4 when you really measure them. But they give it a different kind of dimension to the house, which I'm quite happy with. Just a little facelift after 30 years, which is quite nice. Anyway, I'm glad I did this, a little video. Maybe it'll help all of you who are taking on a similar project. Thank you. All the best.